Here we are for the grand finals of the Late Night Series number 37 event, now sponsored by GGtoor, PTCGO Store, and Atlas Collectibles. On one side, we have Kaia. They're going to be playing Malamar, going up against Treb playing Mew. So we've seen a lot of interesting decks in the top 8. Leafeon, V-Star, B-Drills. We've seen Ice Rider. We've seen Malamar. We've seen this Mew deck. What else have we seen? We've seen Arcanteleon. I mean, the list goes on and on. This top 8 was incredibly odd, but the finals is going to be against Malamar and Mew, two of the most fitting decks in our current standard formats. We've been able to watch from Kaia's side for the majority of the event because they've just been able to, like, the only one who is able to stream for the most part. But that's cool. That's cool. We'll see how it all plays out. That's a lot of level balls going on in their hand. Can search for a lot of little Pokemon. And they're going to be trying to go for Rapid Strike Tentacles to rip those Rapid Strike cards out of their hands on a future turn. Mew's going to want to play around that a little bit differently. They're going to want to go for like Max Miracles early, into single prize card attackers, maybe into Psychic Leaps at the ends. I do want to check out both lists here carefully and explain what's going on here. So, with Treb Doggo's list, we see a 4 line of Genesect, 3-3 Mew. So that's going to allow them to just, like, you know, have everything. I kind of like 4-3 Mew or 4-2 Mew. But 3-3 is also acceptable, I guess, in a lot of ways. Looking at their list, I mean, I really like it. Double Psychic Energy. It's going to be very nice against some Whimsicott decks. I'm sure they probably found their way playing against those. 4 Stadiums. Probably in this matchup, Training Court doesn't matter. Same thing, Echoing Horn likely doesn't matter. But we'll see how it all plays out. Kai's playing a little bit of a different take on Malamar. Their Malamar list going with only 2 Drizziles, just 1 Shady Dealings Inteleon, Oranguru, Manaphy, only 2 Karina's Focus to add Great Balls into the deck, only 3 Spiral Energies. So definitely a unique take on Malamar. Not necessarily what I would be rocking with Malamar, but it seems to be working really well for them. And that's what I like watching about these things. It's one of those things where I wasn't necessarily seeing. We are seeing Mew come out hot with that Battle of VIP pass, searching out some Genesects, going to be able to get some strong Fusion Strike system draw going on. We'll have to see what they're able to get going on. Maybe if they could get a turn 1 Psychic Leap, that'd be pretty hot for them. There's only a Karina's Focus to bounce back. It's really like, we'll see. Orcorio, certainly powerful in this matchup. That is going to bring Mew's HP from 310 to kind of like 330, which does require them to get an extra Pokemon to discard from their hand or show from their hand for the Rapid Strike Tentacles. So that will allow Treb to kind of have a little bit more skin in the game. We are seeing kind of the full setup here. I like this. I don't know if you want to go for the attack with the Malamar. It looks like, or with the... I think they're going to go for the Meloetta attack here. Melodious Echo will get the knockout. Don't know if I want to sacrifice a single prize card Pokemon up here, but the Psychic Energy is not too bad at all either. There's also no Boss's Orders in this list, so they could play around with their single prize card Pokemon as long as they bench 2. I mean, so far it looks like Treb's off to the races, drawing that quick prize card. And we are going to see Melodious Echo, so some very quick use of attacks. That's one thing about Mew. Mew's going to put Malamar on a clock. Where we saw last game where Malamar was able to kind of beat around Ice Rider, Mew is a combination of single prize card, 2 prize card, 3 prize card Pokemon. So the variation of everything is going to be really strong, but Kaia is hitting hard with those Rapid Strike Tentacles. It's going to be huge. So we do see, we might see a response knockout here. We might just see a Cynthia's Ambition allowing Kaia to draw a bunch of cards. They can search for anything, and anything is usually Cynthia's Ambition. That seems to be working out pretty nicely. Keep on rolling here. What else do we got? Just another level ball? Not sure if level ball is what I'd be going for. Maybe they just want their other Drizzile? let's see. Perfect. So we are going to see the Malamar, a little bit of a risky play. I would have liked to see that Cynthia's Ambition, and I don't like that we see double Drizzile down. They need to get three. Got to do my Malamar math. 120 minus 20 is in knockouts. And I mean, they kind of have access to 3. See something go on top of their deck here. I would have rather put the Manaphy on top of the deck as well, but I guess they're just trying to discard it. Okay. But this doesn't really leave them with much in the game. I think they want to go Scoop Up Net onto the... Maybe not even on the Drizzile. This is kind of like... The Cynthia's Ambition there would have been the amazing, the chef's kiss. And, I mean, that's what you get at these late night finals sometimes. You get players that are a little bit tired, and I mean, I'm a little bit tired. It's like almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I can only tell where some of these other players are from, but it's great practice to play in some of these events, and I mean, I really like watching it. You can see it's a hard decision. And what do? You scoop up net... Oh. Don't know if I would have scoop up netted that. At this point, the backfiring is real. Time to go all in and take that knockout. Otherwise, it's not... No. Okay, so we are going to see Malamar all in. This is looking really rough for Kaia. They need to get something strong off their prize card here. That's a dead hand if I ever did see one. Certainly could be an issue one. Yeah, I mean, I look at it where it's like I feel like all these events are almost equally awkward for everyone. If you'll sign up for this event, a lot of people have different sleep patterns. I mean, what time is it in Norway right now? Is it 8? 9 o'clock in the morning? It's a tough one. I don't know where Treb's from, but it's certainly late for everyone. Late night series are pretty late. Unless you're from the West Coast, it's not that late. I wish I could run some, it's 8 a.m. in Norway. They're yeah, it's just 8 a.m. breakfast time. What time does that mean that the late night started if it's 8 a.m. now? When does the event start? When did they start playing? So if it's 6 hours and so they started playing at midnights. I mean, it's a decent paycheck, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we dealing with prize card? Like, what are we dealing with prizes over here? I like to look over and see exactly what's going on with our prizing. Remember, like, sharing what we're offering for today's prize card. So it's $100 from Atlas, $100 from GGtoor. So that's cool. I mean, $200, not bad playing Pokemon throughout the night. And second place is going to be $50 from Atlas and $50 from GGtoor. Decent pricing across the board. I like it. Definitely makes it where, like, you can get yourself some Uber Eats. Definitely get some practice for your new deck. And I mean, even if you fall in top 8, you're getting some store credit from Atlas. Next week will be PTCGO store providing a bunch of codes. So we've increased our pricing in general. That's what GGtoor added to it. I was like, they're like, can we increase your prize pool? We're going to do 1 week with GGtoor pricing, 1 week with PTCGO store pricing. 100% we're going to say yes. Sounds amazing. We are seeing that quick draw back. Like, it's looking bad for Kaia here. This might be a scoop to game 2. It's 1 p.m. in Indonesia. Right now it's 2 a.m. in Toronto, I'll tell you that. Cash, I've seen you wake up earlier. I wish we could start it a little bit later. But then, like, I look at it for the time that I'm running it. And unfortunately, we got to look at it where I'm the TO. And there's only so much that I can do. The fact that we, like, run this, like, large late night series, like, every single Monday is crazy. And I don't miss Mondays either. I know a lot of other tournament organizers, like, I'm not here to compare anyone at all. It's one of those things where I haven't taken a break on the late night series for any single Monday. no matter what. Other players or other TOs have taken a break for like a week or two in between their seasons or anything. We are back to back to back to back to back. So it's certainly interesting one. We're gonna have to figure it out. 1 a.m. in Minnesota, not that bad. Not that bad. I don't know. I think Treb's gonna take it. I don't think they're favored in the prize trade. I hear you, Cash. I hear you. Honestly, I think everyone should just like be playing Pokemon when they're having fun with it. If they're not, that's totally cool too. For me, I have fun hosting these events. It is a long Monday for me, but you want to know what? I do really like hosting it for the community. I feel like it's one of my greatest accomplishments is just being able to host events for our community. And, yep, there's another prize card there. There's no good timing for me to play said Pokemon anymore. Cash, just start running tournaments. Minnesota is basically like Canada. That's very fair. Minnesota, we will take Minnesota any day. I like Minnesota. I mean, a lot of it depends. There's no boss's orders either, right? They're definitely gonna get the KO this turn. What do you then don't do prizing? I don't have any GGtoor pricing. I don't have any Atlas pricing or PTCGO pricing. I talked to all the companies. They do sound pretty similar. Yeah, I mean, not looking great here for Malamar. But that's okay. We'll see how this all plays out. I mean, it's still not looking perfect here for Mew. But we'll see. It does put them down to 4 prize cards. Maybe they'll have to go through double Mew. They can go through Mew back to back. That's hot. If they miss a knockout here, they lose the game. That is quite literally how... If they miss a knockout on Malamar's side in the next 2 turns, where they're going to have to drop 8 and then 8 again, that is it. So, we're going to see Treb build up their board, play it out. Yeah, no more Meloetta. I mean, maybe there's a Meloetta at the ends. But yeah, 2 prize cards down. Treb's really close, 2 attacks away from winning the game. Malamar's also potentially 2 attacks away from winning this game. But if Malamar misses an attack ever, that is it. Mally might make the comeback here. Definitely could have played a little bit differently on both sides, but you want to know what? It's interesting. I wonder if do you grab it? I don't know if I like Great Ball for what it's worth. I also don't know if I like playing those cards down. One, two. I don't know. I don't know how many bosses Treb is down. It's probably enough to get it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have no clue why. They still need another Inkay down as well here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't. It's hard to do math in my head. I think they get the knockout here. I honestly think that Kaia is going to win this game. Yeah, certainly some interesting plays, but like we said, it's 8 a.m. in Norway, right? One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's 8 cards there. Yeah. There's the knockouts. Boom. Down to 2 prize cards. Will they get it again for next turn? That's the big question. With Scoop Up Net, Inteleon, this to me looks like it's wrapped up. As long as they're in, maybe we'll see a single prize card come down. Like, I think that's about it. But you saw the energy attached, so that's not going to matter here. Just going to see the boss. Okay. Huh? I mean, it's not bad. I think going for the boss after the Drizzle there could be a hot play. Can they get a Meloetta down? It's a bit of a tough one. Okay, it's all going to be in the Malamar player's hand. They either get it or they do not. Pretty exciting turn. This matchup's a lot more exciting than Ice Rider. I think it's because either player can win. What? Karina is another Rapid Strike. They need 8. I mean, I think they get it here. Currently, I think they just have it. With Scoop Up Nets? Well, I think they just knock out the active anyways, but... Certainly, it's a thing. But it's... I don't know, we'll see how it all plays out at the end of the day. Like, maybe there will be a colossal misclick or something like that. So... There's that Octillery. They're definitely going to get the huge Malamar knockout. We're going to be going on to a game 2, so a 20-minute game 1. Super crazy. I mean, was not expecting that comeback, but I think, like, there's some odd plays on both sides. Malamar could really just, like, do some numbers in this matchup, so... We do see the Inkay. It could just be an Inkay pass, and we might be able to see a quick game 2. Depends. We're going to see what they get. They do get another Sobble, so they are able to get out there. I'd go Great Ball here first. And if they get another Inkay, the Inkay is really going to save this game. Just so in case that active one gets knocked out with Meloetta, Melodious Echo, turn 1, there's a whole bunch of things going on here. So I would just go ahead, pass it up, pass it over to Treb, and Treb's going to be like, yo, can we take a quick prize card here first? That'd be really nice. The fact that they're benching Oricorio first tells me that their hand might not be good. Doesn't look like it might be good. You can tell that they're thinking here. Yeah, these are not signs of a good hand from Treb. Probably what you don't want to be seeing game 2 of the finals when you're down game 1. Maybe we're going to see an attach pass. Because you would have probably just dropped the Battle VIP pass, the quick balls. Wow, nothing from Treb. And that top deck of the Malamar means that we're probably just going to see 3 dropped from that Rapid Strike Tentacles just to get that knockout. So. Huh. Guess we could see Karina. I think Karina is definitely the card that we're looking for here. See, they're searching through all their prize cards carefully. Yeah, this is a huge star for Mally. Very scary as the Mew player. Because Mew does not get Cynthia's ambition when their Pokemon gets knocked out. They get to go pass. At least they were able to put some cards on top of the deck with that Rotom Phone so that they know what their top deck is. Their deck shuffled a little bit if it was not giving them good luck. And oh, okay. We do see, we might not see it. We do see it with that Sobble. So it's a little bit back and forth, but okay. I mean, they could always get it. They could always get it. I don't know what card they want to put on top of their deck. I would have definitely grabbed the Sobble there. Because all it does is shuffle those cards back. No. You're just going to have to grab something else. Everything's getting shuffled away. Yeah, it's definitely some late night vibes. That's why I like having these games recorded for the players, right? Even if, like, we could look at it from an entertainment aspect, and I mean, was it the ideal play? No. It was not the ideal play. And I'm not a Pokemon TC, like a Pokemon official stream or anything, so I'm not going to sugarcoat things. I'll be nice to everyone, but I'm going to let people know when they could have maybe made it different, or I'll give my opinion, right? That's the benefit of the tournament series. But at least they get an opportunity to check things out afterwards and see, or at least just, like, comment, like, on my video afterwards and be like, this is why I made that play. It is what it is. But we are seeing that prize card regardless of the play. Kaia's one prize card closer to winning the Late Night Series championships. Are they able to waste any more cards down to draw with the Genesect, or are we just going to see another... Oh, just... I mean... I think you just send up the Drizzile here because you're going to scoop up net it anyways. Okay, that's also fine. When you're trying to draw the one card in the Late Night Series Finals and you get the Mew on the top of the deck, you're like, life's good. We can make it. Honestly, I would probably just, like, chill with this hand and wait for our opponent to take a knockout while building up a hand. I don't think there's really much else to do. Use that Oranguru as a meat shield. Okay. Yeah, not really much. I probably would have played the Cynthias because it's pretty hard to get the knockouts. Maybe they'll get it. It's, yeah. I mean, we are not... we could see the knockout here. Evolution Incense for... We could see it. I think there's a possibility where we can see it. Probably don't want to see it. It would probably ruin the hand, but... Yeah, passing there is certainly good. I don't think I don't think there's a copy of Marty in that list either. So we are going to see Alice's Sparkle, but I do think with Malamar not being able to, like, their hands chilling. I think this is going to be it. Just a pass back. Really, really not good. We're probably going to see... They need, what, 6 for the knockouts? 6 is 240 minus 20 gets the knockout. That Oricorio is allowing them to get that 1 extra. Yeah, I think they have to go for it. But I wouldn't put things like Cynthia's on top of their deck. No! If you're shuffling things back, it so hurts. Because now we can't even use Oricorio without getting that card back. I really, like, I think, like, the Rangaroo is causing a lot of mistakes here. What are we seeing here? So, maybe the escape rope play? Sure. One, two, three, four. No. I'm so confused at this game at this point. I mean, the draw power is just non-existent. You could get rid of the 1 draw power. That's fine. That's probably a good play. But I don't even know if they're drawing. They're not. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Y'all are right. Y'all are right. Knocking out the Genesect is definitely the play here. Will they knock out the Genesect? Currently, it's like, it's looking a little dicey. Okay. Down to 3 prize cards left. Treb's going to have to go on a little bit of a... We could see a game where they knock out this Drizzile, though. If they knock out that Drizzile, go for the hot play, it could work out for them. Okay, there's the Max Miracle. Are we going to see the 3 prize cards? I think this is it. I think we're about to see the late night series number 37 champion get crowned in front of us. Okay, there's that. We do see the Psychic Energy top deck. We don't want to play down that Fog Crystal at all. You want to basically be playing that Ordinary Rod. And yeah, I don't want to play that because we want to be able to get that out of our hand for Cynthia's. You don't want to be drawing cards extra with Cynthia's if you already have Rapid Strike cards. So definitely, again, a couple changes that I'd make here with the sequencing, but we'll have to see. I mean, I think between Scoop Up Ned and Cynthia's, it's probably over this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're watching the end here. I think this is absolutely it. So this is going to be it for the late night series. We are seeing the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're getting everything going on in their hands. Totally getting this knockout on the Mew. They probably don't need to go over. I think it's a little bit much. But you want to know what? Sometimes you just got to go flex. So that is going to be Kaia winning the late night series with Malamar. Still going through, drawing more cards, showing that they could have got a knockout with Ever. Yeah, definitely lots of damage there. You could see 420 to crown it off. Congratulations to Kaia on winning. By all means, feel free to check out the description for access to the deck list from Late Night Series number 37.